For most Belizeans, chicle, if you're not chewing it, is something found only in history books. An economic anachronism ranking in importance somewhere between mahogany and logwood. But economics have a way of changing, and with the world's appetite for natural products growing daily, Belize's chicle is once again flowing. Meet Atanasio Soler, Chiclero extraordinaire. For over 50 years, Tanico, as he is known to his friends, has bled the sap of the Sapodilla tree. Born in Benque Viejo, he has scaled the heights of his profession in Guatemala, Mexico, and virtually every piece of jungle between Hondo and Sarstoon. Today, Tanico and his son Tanash are working the forest near Rancho Dolores in the Belize district.
You make some core this way, and you make every 3 core you take out a road to go and meet the back part of the tree. With the other one, if you doesn't do it that way, the milk go and hide.
Chicle extraction is a mixture of science and art. Poorly made incisions can result in a low yield of precious sap, while overzealous cutting can actually kill the tree. With proper planning, the milk can be harvested over time without causing damage. This is why environmentalists see the chicle industry as a prime example of sustainable development. Evidence, they say, that the rainforest is more valuable standing than cut down.
I left one limb to the back that I never wanted to chop, or I'm too tired. Next year I can come back and chop that tree. And the 2 limbs that I chopped this year, the next 7, 8 years, they are good again. They are ready to give milk again.
The sap is collected in wax-coated canvas bags which are left overnight to fill. Tanico will cut 7 or 8 trees each day, as well as collect the milk from the day before.
Why does he never want to?
When enough sap has been harvested, it's gathered together and brought back to the camp for cooking.
We'll get boha. Leave it over here. So maybe lick something then.
Depending on the quantity and quality of the milk, it may take around 3 hours of careful boiling to remove all the excess water.
When you see the bubble come and it bring that ugly black smoke, that's a dampness. That's a dampness. So that's the way you know the chicle. When it bring the bubble with clear smoke, that's the time it cook. It cooking. Yeah, you don't get it. All right, Steve. You follow this. The high make I should be in my stick.
Various bush utensils are used, like the come-along.
You haul it up in the jungle. It's a tree, it's a palm tree that have a lot of fine roots. And the lot of fine roots get out the chicle fast. Sometimes your chicle get too over hot, like what happened to me today. Too hot. And when I should be in the chamol, what we call the stick that we work it with, instead it get hard, it gather up, it get thinner. And it raise, it start to raise, and it overflow out of the pipe, or out of the pot. So when you should be in the come along, that's the one that bring it down. He hold it down and gather it. Don't care how it's hot, he fix it up.
Meanwhile, the molding trays have been washed and soaked, a process not altogether different from baking a cake. The chicle will harden over the course of an hour and finally turned out of the mold.
Now the hard work is done. The trees have been bled, the chicle cooked, and the molds cast. From here, Tanico will take his blocks to Belize City, where they will be exported to Japan, only to be imported back as this, or as nylon ropes, tires, or even pigtail buckets. Virtually anything made from plastic.
But the intricacies of international commerce seem far away from the forests of Belize, and the life that Tanico, despite the hardships, has grown to appreciate.
Because I get to like it. I get to like to be a free boss of myself. Because, let me tell you something. When I'm working good and I meet plenty work, like up there, I make 3 of those for the week and 4. Anytime I make 4, it's $280, up to $300. A old man like me, where can I make that around home or in Belize? I'm not an office man. I'm not a special man. I'm a rough man.